Mustafar burned like a wound in the Force. Lava lit the black sky, and the river of fire roared beneath the mining platform. Anakin stood over Obi-Wan, breathing hard, his yellow eyes full of rage and pain. One more strike would end it. One more blow, and the last voice from his old life would be gone. Obi-Wan looked up at him, defeated, heartbroken, and still refusing to hate him. "Anakin, please." There was no challenge left in his voice, only grief, only love. That was what stopped him. For one terrible second, Anakin saw everything at once. The Jedi Council calling him dangerous. Padme staring at him in fear. Palpatine whispering that mercy was weakness. He had followed that voice all the way to this burning world. He had betrayed the Order. He had betrayed his wife. And now he was about to kill the brother who had raised him. His hand shook. The saber lowered. Obi-Wan did not move. He could feel the war inside Anakin. The young hero of the Republic was still there, buried under anger, fear, and shame. "Come back," Obi-Wan said. "This is not the end." Anakin staggered back from the edge. The dark side screamed at him to finish it, but something stronger broke through. Not hope, not peace, guilt. Then Palpatine's shuttle appeared in the distant sky. Anakin felt it instantly. The Emperor was coming to claim what was left of him. If Sidious found Obi-Wan alive, both of them were dead. For the first time since falling, Anakin made a choice that was truly his own. He deactivated his blade, turned to Obi-Wan, and said the words neither of them expected. "Get up, we have to run." Behind them, Mustafar roared louder, as if the planet itself warned that mercy carried consequences. Palpatine's shuttle cut through the ash-filled sky and landed on the black platform with cold purpose. He expected victory. He expected Darth Vader alone, kneeling beside Obi-Wan Kenobi's corpse. Instead, he found his new apprentice standing between Kenobi and the fire. For one moment, no one moved. Sidious studied Anakin's face and saw the truth. The boy had not fully fallen. Mercy had poisoned the lesson of Mustafar. "Step away from him," Palpatine said, his voice low and deadly. "You belong to me." Anakin's answer came through clenched teeth. "No." Lightning exploded from Sidious's hands. Obi-Wan rolled aside, but Anakin took the full blast to protect him. Pain tore through his body. The platform cracked. Steam burst from broken pipes. Lava sprayed into the air. Obi-Wan leaped up and joined the fight. Master and apprentice, broken and desperate, moved together again. Not as Jedi, not as brothers, just as two men trying to survive. They forced Sidious back toward his shuttle, but the Emperor only smiled. He had already won elsewhere. Order 66 was complete. The Jedi were dying across the galaxy. Anakin's mercy had saved one life, but not the Republic. Then Mustafar struck back. The damaged platform collapsed beneath them. Obi-Wan caught the edge. Palpatine reached his shuttle. But Anakin fell into flame and smoke, dragged across burning metal as his skin seared and his lungs filled with ash. Obi-Wan screamed his name. When the firestorm cleared, Anakin was still alive, burned, broken, and staring up at the master he had defied. Palpatine stood at the ramp, his yellow eyes narrow. His perfect future was gone. Vader had chosen mercy, and now the Emperor would have to build his empire through fear alone. Above the lava, Obi-Wan realized the true war was only beginning for them. Anakin had lived, but the man rising from Mustafar was no longer the hero of the Republic, and not yet the monster Palpatine wanted. Obi-Wan could not take Anakin to any Jedi refuge. The Emperor would search them all. Instead, he sent a coded signal to Bail Organa and hid his fallen brother in an abandoned smuggler clinic on a forgotten moon in the Outer Rim. For days, Anakin drifted between life and death. Burns covered his body. His breath came sharp and uneven. Whenever he woke, the past returned. He saw the temple. He saw the younglings. He saw Padme reaching for him in fear. Each vision cut deeper than the fire ever had. He asked for her once. Obi-Wan looked away. That silence said enough. When Anakin finally stood, he barely knew the man in the metal mirror. His skin was scarred. His strength was gone. His eyes no longer belonged to the bright hero of the Clone Wars. They belonged to a survivor who now understood the cost of his own choices. He wanted to blame Palpatine. He wanted to blame the Council. But the truth was harder. Sidious had tempted him, yes, Yet every step toward darkness had still been his. Fear led to anger. Anger led to control. Control led him here. Outside that hidden clinic, the galaxy changed overnight. The Republic was dead. The Empire had risen. Across the holonet, Palpatine called the Jedi traitors, and terrified worlds believed him. Clone patrols swept system after system, hunting survivors. Anakin listened to every report in silence. There was no pride left in him now, only horror. Then Bail's transmission arrived. Padme was alive, but Imperial agents had begun asking about her. Sidious had sensed Anakin survived. If the Emperor followed that feeling to Coruscant, he would uncover everything. Anakin lowered his head and shook. He had become the danger she needed saving from, and the truth almost broke him. Obi-Wan told him to stay hidden, but Anakin was already reaching for his saber. If Padme was in danger because he lived, then hiding was over. Obi-Wan knew Anakin's first instinct was not redemption. It was revenge. Every report from Coruscant fed the fire inside him. Palpatine had lied to him, used him, and turned the Republic into an empire. Anakin wanted to strike back at once. He wanted Sidious to suffer. But Obi-Wan refused to let that anger decide the future again. He took Anakin aboard Bail Organa's Corvette and showed him the truth the galaxy could not see. Jedi refugees were scattered. Clones hunted families who once sheltered the Order. Whole systems were already kneeling to fear. If Anakin rushed at Palpatine now, he would die as the Emperor's final mistake, and everyone he loved would die with him. Then what am I supposed to do? Anakin asked. Choose who you are, Obi-Wan said. Not who he made you. The words cut deeper than any blade. For the first time, Anakin trained without rage. His body was ruined, his movements slower, his breathing painful. Obi-Wan rebuilt the basics. Small exercises, meditation, defense. Each lesson was a risk, because if discovered, both were dead. Yet Obi-Wan stayed. Because saving the galaxy now meant saving Anakin's soul. At night, nightmares returned. Temple screams. Mustafar fire. Padme's face. Sometimes, Anakin reached for hatred, because hatred felt strong. Each time Obi-Wan forced him back to truth. Revenge would only finish what Sidious began. Days later, Bail arrived with worse news. Imperial intelligence had placed Padme under quiet watch. Not arrest. Not yet. Palpatine sensed a secret around her, and he was pulling the line tighter. Anakin went cold. Not furious. Cold. Obi-Wan saw the difference and feared it more. This was no wild outburst. This was decision. If he touches her, we move first, Obi-Wan said. Outside, hyperspace stars burned cold, as Bail prepared to reveal one final secret. Padme was pregnant, and Palpatine was already closing in. Anakin had wanted revenge. Now he had something far more dangerous, a reason to fight. Padme did not have long. Bail's network moved her from safe house to safe house, but Imperial probes kept appearing one step behind. Palpatine was not searching like a politician. He was hunting through the Force, following the fear and love he still felt around Anakin Skywalker. Obi-Wan wanted caution. Bail wanted secrecy. Anakin wanted speed. He returned to Coruscant under shadow, wrapped in a stolen cloak, his ruined body hidden beneath dark fabric. Every street felt smaller. Every tower looked colder. This was the world he had helped create, and now it watched its own citizens with stormtroopers in silence. Padme met him in a dim apartment far from the Senate district. For one breath, neither moved. Then she touched the scars on his face and saw the truth in his eyes. Not the fury from Mustafar, not the madness. Pain, shame, love. I thought I lost you, she whispered. You almost did, Anakin said. There was no time for more. Obi-Wan arrived with terrible news. A squad of clone commandos had seized Padme's medical records. Palpatine now knew there were children. He did not know where, but he knew enough. That changed everything. Running was no longer survival. It was delay. Anakin made his choice before anyone could stop him. He would draw the Emperor's gaze away from Padme, away from the twins, even if it meant walking back into the fire he had barely escaped. Obi-Wan argued. Padme begged him not to leave. But Anakin had already failed them once. He would not fail them again. He ignited his saber and looked to Obi-Wan. Protect her. He knew the war had reached them again. Mercy had spared his soul, but not his family. Outside, engines screamed through the night, and danger closed around them. The window exploded inward. Red blaster fire tore through the room. Palpatine's hunters had found Padme first. And Anakin was out of time. The apartment became a war zone in seconds. Clone commandos crashed through the shattered window as Padme fell behind cover. Obi-Wan caught the first blast on his saber, but Anakin moved faster. His blue blade cut through smoke and glass, dropping troopers before they touched the floor. This time, he was not fighting for the Empire. He was fighting against the machine he had helped build. The clones knew his style. Many had followed General Skywalker through the Clone Wars. That memory slowed them, and Anakin punished the hesitation. He ripped rifles away with the Force, slammed armored bodies into the walls, and drove the survivors back into the hall. The hunters sent to claim Padme now feared the man Palpatine had failed to break. But the attack changed everything. Sidious was no longer testing shadows. He was moving in the open. Bail's agents rushed Padme into a hidden transport lane while Obi-Wan covered the escape. Anakin wanted to stay and destroy every Imperial squad in the district. He could feel the old anger rising again, hot and sharp. Obi-Wan stopped him with one warning. "Do not become Vader to defeat Vader." The words struck deep. Anakin looked at his shaking hand and understood. Palpatine wanted rage. He wanted the pain, the fear, and the hate that had almost finished Mustafar. So Anakin changed the war. Before dawn, he hit Imperial depots, prison routes, and clone relay stations across Coruscant's underworld. In one night, the rumor spread everywhere. Darth Vader had not risen. Anakin Skywalker had returned, and he was turning the Empire's own power against it. For the first time, fear changed sides. And deep in the Imperial Palace, Palpatine gave his answer. He would not send assassins next. He would send an army and hunt Skywalker himself. Anakin had broken the future Palpatine wanted. Now the Emperor would come for him in person. And when that happened, the whole galaxy would be forced to choose a side. Palpatine's response came fast. Star Destroyers locked down key worlds. Clone commanders received one order above all others. Find Skywalker, find Kenobi, and erase anyone helping them. But fear was no longer working the same way. Every raid Anakin had launched on Coruscant spread a new rumor. The Emperor's chosen enforcer had refused the Throne of Terror. That rumor reached people who still remembered the Republic. Surviving Jedi answered first. Quinlan Vos emerged from the shadows. A wounded Ahsoka sent word through secret channels. Even captains, smugglers, and senators who did not trust Anakin understood one truth. If Sidious feared him, then Skywalker could still change the war. Bail Organa brought them together in a hidden mountain base on Alderaan. The room was full of old enemies and uneasy allies. Jedi blamed Anakin for the Purge. Rebels blamed the Jedi for losing the Republic. Soldiers blamed everyone. Then Anakin walked in. The scars silenced the room. So did the shame in his eyes. He did not ask for forgiveness. He did not beg for trust. He told them exactly what Palpatine was, what he had become, and what the Empire would do next. Then he made his choice plain. "I'm not here to lead you," Anakin said. "I'm here to end him." That was enough. Plans formed fast. Kenobi and Ahsoka mapped hidden routes. Bail moved funds and ships. Former Separatist holdouts offered droid caches ready to fight the Empire they had helped create. For the first time since Order 66, resistance stopped being scattered survival. It became a united strike. But Sidious had expected rebellion. What he had not expected was Padme's message, broadcast across secret networks to worlds still listening. "If Anakin Skywalker can turn back," she said, "then so can the galaxy." Across the stars, hope ignited. Deep inside the Imperial Palace, Palpatine smiled. Now the rebellion had shown its face, and the Emperor was already preparing the final trap. The trap closed at Coruscant. Palpatine let the rebellion gather, then opened the path to his throne room and dared Anakin Skywalker to come. He wanted one last duel, one last chance to turn pain into obedience. Anakin went anyway. Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, and Bail led the assault below, striking shield towers and clone barracks while Anakin pushed into the Imperial Palace. Every hall felt like a grave. This was where the Republic had died. This was where Vader was meant to be born. Sidious waited in the Senate chamber, seated beneath cold light, smiling as if he had already seen the ending. "You were always mine," the Emperor said. Anakin ignited his saber. "No, I was yours only when I hated." The duel exploded across the chamber. Lightning tore pillars apart. Red and blue light flashed over broken seats. Sidious attacked with fury, driving at Anakin's scars, his guilt, his fear for Padme and the twins. The old Anakin would have answered with rage. The old Anakin would have become Vader at last. But Obi-Wan's mercy still lived inside him. He fought with control. He endured the pain. And when the Emperor tried to drown him in Force lightning, Anakin did not strike to kill from hatred. He stepped through the storm, seized Sidious by the wrists, and saw the truth. The dark side fed on revenge. It wanted the wound to stay open. He thought of Padme, of Obi-Wan, of the children he had never held. Then he threw his saber aside and chose mercy again, not for Sidious, but for himself. Together, Anakin and Obi-Wan turned the Emperor's own power back upon him. Palpatine fell screaming into the depths below, and the Empire lost its shadow. But victory cost Anakin everything he had left to give that day. The Emperor was gone. The dark side had lost its chosen future. But as Padme reached him, Anakin fell to his knees, and the galaxy waited to see if redemption had come too late.